Okay, got Claire Carlin with me. Claire, you've been pretty poorly recently, but you're on the mend, I hear, which is good news. But it'd be nice for you to come to a match where we get 3 points, but not to be.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating. At least it's slightly better than the last game when I ended up at A&E after the last home game, so we're not going to repeat that this evening, hopefully. No. But it was very, it was different pain today. That it was on the pitch. It was very, painful. We just kind of looked like we didn't have a clue. At the end, Norwich fans were celebrating almost like they'd won the league, and it kind of I don't think they thought for a single second that they were going to come down and get a point with us, to be honest. And I don't think they should have. They made us look poor. We weren't very good, but at all. Yeah, we looked incredibly poor today.
Do you think credit should go to Norwich then for their performance here today? Because it reminded me of Sheffield United, first game of the season, where we thought we would roll them over, and then they were very resilient and seemed to be well organised.
Yeah, I think if I was a Norwich fan today, if I was going home, I'd be quite happy with that, because I would have expected to have come down and got a defeat. So as a Norwich fan, I would be happy. And it's teams like Norwich and Sheffield United that we need to capitalise on. I mean, having a draw itself isn't disappointing, but obviously if we were playing like Arsenal or Liverpool and we were drawing, we would be over the moon. So in counter-attacks we'd feel very different about the draw, but obviously it's teams like the Norwiches and the Sheffield United that we need to capitalise on. So yeah, Norwich fans should be quite proud for themselves, really.
Are there any players that should be maybe looking over their shoulder and thinking my position is not secure for next week? Because a few of them had pretty poor performances, I would say.
Yeah, Solanke wasn't great. Obviously Cook, Callum Wilson just kept giving the ball away constantly. I don't get what he was doing today. He really wasn't anything special, really. I don't think we really had a standout player, really. I mean, they gave it to Billing, didn't he? But I don't even think really. I think Ramsdale was the only one that probably did what he needed to do, really. I mean, he kept the ball out the net, but our shooting was awful, really.
How does it affect your week?
It's disappointing because, as I said, if it was a draw and we kind of played Arsenal or Liverpool, we'd be quite happy. But obviously, a draw against such a team is just disappointing. We've got to move on, but it's.
Does this make you doubt how good we think we are? Are we just not as good as we actually think we are?
I think we go into some games like the Norwiches and Sheffield United a bit probably slightly cocky now in places. Whereas actually we tend to turn our performance on a lot more if we're playing Arsenal or Liverpool or the bigger teams, and I don't know, we need to be capitalising on these teams. We've got the capability of beating them, that's for sure, but we need to.
Yeah, it's almost like a psychological thing.
Yeah, there seems to be a barrier when we're playing mediocre, well I say mediocre, but the middle of the road teams, we seem to have a barrier and a blockage, really.
Yeah, alright Claire, thanks very much for your thoughts anyway, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.